Sir, before I leave, yung sinasuggest na bilhin ng gobyerno yung Petron, privatization, anytime po, pwede ko pa ipautang sa Philippine government, bilhin niyo ito ng over 5 years to pay. Ano ho yan? I swear, kung gusto ng gobyerno bilhin, handaan nyo na, sabihin nyo na. At bebenta ko kagad sa inyo. Pagawa nyo na ng valuation immediately. Walang arte-arte. Last year, we lost 18 billion pesos. You can check that in Petron. So, hindi kami yung nagkukunya-kunyari dito ngayon. Ngayon, kung sa tingin nyo, jackpot yung negosyo yan, let the government buy it. At the market valuation lang, hindi ko kailangan tubuan ng gobyerno. Salamat po. Gusto ko i-share sa inyo, sir, tungkol dito sa problema ng ating public transport na namamahalan sa gasolina. Alam nyo, there are new players comprised of 40% in terms of numbers of gas station all over the Philippines. 40%. Halimbawa po ay gas station natin kung 1,000, 40% of that is new players. And the new players gas station, on an average, they sell their gasoline and diesel 10 pesos cheaper than Petron, Shell, and Caltex. Kanya, kung naghahanap tayo ng solution, paano natin matulungan yung mga jeepney driver, taxi driver, or bus, yun na sagot. Doon na sila bumili. I think mababa yung overhead siguro nila. Kaya nakakabenta sila ng on an average 10 pesos per litro ng gasolina o diesel. Mr. Chairman, for your information today, gasoline excise tax and VAT is about 16 pesos 70 centavos. Diesel is about 11.41. But the new players, on an average, they give 10 pesos per liter cheaper all over the country. In fact, there are some mayors that call me up to ask me to lower the price. O kamukha ni Zamboanga Mayor Climaco, tinawagan po ako a week ago. Ramon, ba't di mo ibaba yung presyo ng gasolina para matulungan yung mga jeepney driver, bus driver, and etc. Sabi ko, magkano gusto niya ibaba? Sabi niya, siguro dapat mga 10 piso kasi ganoon yung mga presyo ng mga new players dito sa Zamboanga. Madam Mayor, yung problema sinagot mo na rin. Turo mo lahat ng jeepney driver, taxi driver, bus driver, public transport, tricycle to buy from new players. They are now 40% of the industry. O resolve na tayo. Wala na tayong problema. Kasi kung pasususpend natin yung excise tax at VAT sa Philippine government, I think alam naman natin ang ating budget deficits. Wow, hindi na natin kaya, di ba? Additional 5-6 trillion of debts in the last 5 years. I think government cannot afford to suspend taxes. But to answer to the request of public transport na ibaba yung presyo ng gasolina at diesel, nasagot na natin kagad. 40% of the gas station in the Philippines are new players. And their selling price is on an average 10 pesos per liter. I think all of you knows that.
I don't think so.
Ayos ba? Kung meron magsabing I don't think so, turo sa akin yung probinsya niya o lugar niya. Kung yung new player hindi nagbaba ng 10 pesos. And I will tell you specifically which station sells at 10 pesos. Pero of course, hindi na natin sila ituturo kung sino-sino yung mga yon. Pero alam niyo lahat yun. So, Mr. Chairman, if there's anything else we can do to help you address the public transport request, I think that is the best suggestion we may contribute to your committee. For the information of my colleagues and friends, I will provide you with the list of monitoring prices all over the countries, especially Baguio. Bago ho kayo umakit sa Baguio, sa Rosario lang, 12 pesos per liter cheaper. Di ba? Nakita niyo yun? May libre pang Jollibee. So in short, to address the concern of the public transport, kasi nagpunta rin sa akin yung mga public transport nagre-reklamo. O nung tinanong ko sila, tiga saan ba kayo? O tinuro yung mga lugar na binibilihan nila station. Sabi ko, kamukha sa Sio Boulevard, bumibili ba kayo sa Petron? There is no receipt of gas or diesel showing selling our product to any jeepney. Ba't kayo nagko-complain? Bumibili naman kayo sa mga new players sa Sio Boulevard. Sabi nung jeepney association sa akin, o nga no. Sa kalahatan lang kasi, lumalaban kami sa mga mamamayan, para sa mga mamamayan. Dapat tumakbo kayo kako ng presidente ng Pilipinas kung gano'n. Kung pinaglalaban niyo yung taong bayan. Kasi kung transport issue, these transport companies or jeepney driver, taxi drivers or bus driver, they don't buy from Petron, Shell or Chevron. If at all, bumibili sila konti para lang may resibo sila. By and large, they buy from the new players. Kasi the new players have very low overhead, very, very efficient. That's why they are able to sell at on an average 10 pesos per liter cheaper than us. Di ba maganda yung sinabi ko? Very efficient.
So, Mr. Chair, so ang ibig sabihin po niya na Mr. Ang, itong mga malilit na players na ito can reduce their cost by almost 20% as against the big players. Kasi sabi nyo, 10 pesos ang difference. Ano po ba ang dahilan? Kasi kung efficiency lang, how can they be efficient to reduce the cost by 20%?
Sir, alam nyo, hindi ko na pwedeng sabihin pa kung bakit sila ganun ka-efficient. Kayo na nakakaalam nun. Kasi sinabi ko naman sa inyo, napakagaling ho nila. Nagbebenta ho sila on an average in the last. Kasi oil is deregulated. Everybody import their own gasoline and diesel. Everybody put up their own port everywhere. So, napakaraming imported gasoline and diesel all over the countries. Nobody can monitor them. So therefore, they are very efficient. Napakababa ng selling price nila tuloy. That's why inaagawan nga kami ng market share. They are now 40% in the industry. 40% po. So therefore, talaga napaka-efficient nila. Wala tayong problema ngayon sa mga public transport na yan. Nakakabili naman sila lahat doon. Alam nyo, ang Petron po ay pag-aari ng San Miguel Corporation, which is a publicly listed company. And then yung Petron is also a publicly listed company. We are subject to microscope monitoring by the government agency. And when we bring in our crude oil, it's only in one drop, one area, which is Bataan Refinery. In fact, BIR Custom is already stationed there full-time, full stop. So every shipment of ours are being monitored and computerized. So we are not able to do anything else. So whatever actual cost of the world market, kinocompute yun ng DOE kung ano yung reverse back, ay yun ang binabayaran namin tamang presyo. At yun naman pagbebenta namin, napakalitis po ang kita dahil we are facing steep competition from new players which now holds 40% market shares. So, ganun po yun. Salamat po.